Fake it to Charbonnet. Hayward bringing heat. Tapped it into the air. Picked off by Pittsburgh. And it's Nick Herbig in his season debut with his first career interception. Pittsburgh ball inside the 25 of Seattle.
Well, Cam Hayward is going to force the throw immediately. Look at big 97. You can't be unblocked like that. And Sam Darnold just trying to get rid of this football. Hayward gets a big paw on that football and tips it right to his buddy, Nick Herbig, third year, former Wisconsin Badger, making a statement today. Hey, all these guys are down. Don't worry about it. They got backups in the queue, ready to roll for the black and yellow.
Big time play by Herbig and these backup linebackers who have had to step in with all the Pittsburgh defensive injuries. And now Rodgers and company and two running backs take over at the 21 of Seattle. Toss play, Charbonnet blocking from Oots, and this time the Steeler defense rallies, led by Patrick Queen.
But when you toss to the edge, you have to be wary of number 6 on defense, Patrick Queen. That's where he's at his best. He can run sideline to sideline. That's why he was an all-pro last year after leaving and finding a home here in Pittsburgh.
Toss play, Charbonnet, nothing there. Pittsburgh can still use its timeouts. Kobe Bryant getting some congratulations. This is not an easy trip. Cross country. Now, Pete Carroll,
after a divisional loss.
You lose a game in the division. Now you got to go pretty much cross country.
Fake it. May under pressure. He's going to chuck it up in the air and through the back of the end zone. T.J. Watt and Nick Herbig had a beat on the quarterback.
Yeah, Drake May just got caught in a Badger sandwich here. T.J. Watt and Nick Herbig both in the backfield. Relentless pass rush, and May just gets rid of the ball very smartly.
Yeah, the Wisconsin crunch. And at the end of the play, May did grab his helmet. 16th play of the drive. Shotgun. May. High toss. Incomplete.
Herbig again with the pressure.
So this is what we alluded to with May at the end of the play. Yeah, the back of the head banged down, and we are under 8 minutes to go. May to throw it. May waiting, in trouble. May. Oh, he loses the ball! The fumbles continue! T.J. Watt pounces on it. Steelers take over. 5th turnover of the day for the Patriots.
Nick Herbig comes in and gets his hand on the ball. Just a ton of pressure from the Steelers up the middle. You had Cam Hayward, you had Derek Hart.
Turnover game for New England since 2000.
He's usually really good on third down, has struggled this year. Wentz to throw, he's pressured from behind and he's sacked. It is Herbig getting to him. 2 starts for Nick Herbig and 2 sacks.
And it's just a really good job. Carson Wentz can't hold the ball this long, but the way they use their pass rushers, Herbig's going to run and T.J. Watt's going to go inside, so that forces the flush to be to the quarterback's right. That's what allows Herbig to kind of run that big hoop. Rushing the quarterback is not an individual act. It's the whole unit up front. That time Herbig, T.J. Watt doing it in unison, and it makes sense to have an extra DB.
Bringing pressure here on 3rd and long and getting to Wentz. There is a flag. Wentz is sacked back at the 22 by Patrick Queen. Keanu Benton there as well. Really several Steelers surrounded Wentz.
Holding. Offense, number 27. That penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
They have turned up the heat with 3rd down. That's their 3rd sack on 3rd down today.
See, Herbig, he starts here. He's going to end up being the late looper, and he kind of cleans it up. Patrick Queen kind of gets the initial pressure that moves him up in the pocket. That's where he forced that holding call by Jordan Mason. And the 3rd down struggles, you mentioned coming out of the half, the 3rd down struggles all year have been an issue for this Vikings offense. T.J. Watt now lined up on the right tackle, not the left like usual.
Wentz is pressured. Wentz throws it away. Herbig is on him. Shouldn't that be grounding? Hawkinson in the general area, but not close enough.
They're going to get him for grounding. See Herbig, he just comes on the loop inside. Wentz doesn't even see him.
Intentional grounding.
Take sacks.
Offense number 11.
And this will be a 10-second runoff with it.
Penalty also includes a 10-second runoff.
7th sack of the day for Pittsburgh, the biggest one yet.
So now they can't think out of bounds. They've got to think chunk play, try to pick up some of this yardage. If you get too focused throwing the ball outside, it just makes the field way too small.
It was Herbig who had the strip sack that led to the game-winning touchdown last week. Putting Minnesota again on the brink.
To make things happen. First down, under 6 minutes to go in the third. Fake the handoff. Gabriel is going to throw it, knocked up and nearly intercepted by Herbig.
That's really the first mistake that we've seen today out of Dillon Gabriel, and he's lucky he's not punished for it here. But he just doesn't see Nick Herbig sitting out there in the flat, covering his swing route out of the backfield to Judkins. And Herbig is going to be watching that one tomorrow, frustrated that he wasn't able to bring it down.
Browns looking for the touchdown. Gabriel, not going to happen. Gabriel is thrown down. Herbig unleashed.
Hawaii on Hawaii crime here. Dillon Gabriel with flashes back to the state championship game as Nick Herbig just comes up and underneath Cam Robinson, and nowhere to go for Dillon Gabriel. Huge sack there as the Browns were on the doorstep of the goal line. And now it's 3rd and goal from the 14.
That is the 4th team sack of the day for the Steelers. Herbig has been a difference maker this season for Pittsburgh.
He was just taking what they're giving him underneath.
Gabriel steps up, and he sacked Herbig. He's got another one.
Oh man, you know Dillon Gabriel's just having some flashbacks here. Herbig around the edge. We talked about it earlier. You're leaving your backup right tackle one-on-one with a great edge rusher, this time Nick Herbig. And that's just a recipe for the 5th sack of the day.
Play action, first down for Love. Just a soft toss out to Emmanuel Wilson. In on this series, loses it out of bounds as Herbig hit him on the sideline. Stays with the Packers. It's a gain of 8. Chris enjoyed our conversation with Jordan Love about the 3 years that he backed up Aaron Rodgers. With your man out of UCLA. Kraft in motion. Love was going that way, but the coverage was picked up quickly by Cole Holcomb. So it stops the clock. 5:36 remaining here in the 4th. And Chris, 29 of 35.
Snapped it directly to Thomas, a Swiss Army knife from Yale. On the give to Taylor. He couldn't get through that first wave, so it's a 1.5 yards for Jonathan Taylor. Tackle made by Nick Herbig, first man there.
And it's not necessarily what the Steelers did to put him behind the sticks. The Colts did it to himself with the penalty. What a toss.
Here's Jones. Stepping up. They're not going to let him run. The ball came loose at the end of the play. Nick Herbig was the first man there. Picks up a yard on the scramble.
There was a pocket here.
First down for the Chargers, just outside the 25. Pressure coming. Herbert pumps it. They chase him down from behind as he takes one of those hits from behind that you worry about. Nick Herbig, who had a good run early in the season, comes up with the sack, and Herbert slow to get up. They rolled up on him as the posse was chasing him.
For the last 30 years, the Pittsburgh Steelers, you have to figure out how to block these edges, and it's pure speed around the outside. Fisk couldn't get it done. Pipkins couldn't get it done, and he just keeps running, and then his own guy one more time, and one more time, it's done.
2nd and 2. Run to the left is erased immediately by Nick Herbig. Herbig all over Vidal, loss of a couple.
Well, and it's Austin Deculus who's playing that left tackle position now for Deshaun Slater and Joe Alt and all the guys that are out there.
First time in the red zone today. From behind, they got him. Herbig coming in, starting for Alex Highsmith. 6th sack of the season. And the first sack today for Pittsburgh. One of the best sacking teams in the NFL, number 2.
Herbig coming off the left side, just able to get underneath him and just speed around the corner. Flacco trying to work through the progression. He's more worried about what's in front of him Mike Tomlin was excited about Herbig getting an opportunity today.
He was. He's played well. Third-year player from Wisconsin.
Here's Williams in the pocket. Williams trying to get out of the pocket. He won't. Loses the ball, and the Steelers jump on top of it. It's a touchdown, and it's T.J. Watt.
I'm not sure what Caleb was trying to do there. Either tuck the ball away or throw it, one or the other. You can't just let it hang out there like that when you got a defender in your face wrapped all around you.
So Herbig on the recovery. Watt will get credit for the sack on the QB and the forced fumble.
I mean, if he's going to pass my record, that's one hell of a way to do it. With a strip sack causing a touchdown. Good for you, TJ.
He is now the Watt family all-time sacks leader, and it's points on the board for Pittsburgh. TJ Watt, he's number one in the family for now at the 35 of Pittsburgh. Pitch it. Manungai, he's brought down in the backfield by Herbig.
This is a great job by Nick Herbig sifting through everything here. He's going to get blocked from a couple different angles, but it's the penetration deep into the backfield that blows this entire play up.
Well, that gave him a boost of confidence. You're seeing it as he gets a third straight carry. Gonna give some of it back. Herbig was there waiting for him, and it's a loss of 2.
Yeah, you set the edge, like you said. Herbig on the outside, but it really starts inside. You're going to set the edge out here and let the inside defenders push the pocket, making him have to bounce out for a negative play, which is the goal for every defense, so that way you know they're going to pass.
5 in those cities. The Buffalo is 10 Laramies. Not the size of, but the vibe is the same. Cook lost the football. The ball's still out. Oh, he had recovered it, but he didn't cleanly pick it up. Pittsburgh's got a second takeaway.
Pittsburgh does it again, number 2 in the National Football League at creating turnovers and getting takeaways. And we have a second one, even though Buffalo's running the ball, doing things well. But this is why they practice part of their system forever, and this is just James Cook.
Yeah, his own knee knocked the ball out of his hand. Wow. Look at this. Then he thought he had recovered it, and it scoots free, and Queen lands on the football. Down 8. Ali. For just a couple.
Safety help, so they're going to have opportunities for that, but not good so far today.
Let's see how Cleveland operates inside of the last 3 minutes. Almost going the other way. Herbig got a jump on it, saw it coming. Incomplete.
Well, you can't throw it late and a little soft. This should have been a pick 6.
3rd and 6, Rasheen Ali's the back, picks up the pressure for the moment. Now he cannot get away. Nick Herbig has Jackson for the sack. Herbig too big, too strong for Ali, and Baltimore will punch it away.
But the edge players on this football team have always been the key. Alex Highsmith is going to drop back. Watt's going to come here, and then lurking around the middle is the other one, Nick Herbig. And you get Roquan or Patrick Queen in there to distract. Beautifully done that time by Pittsburgh. And this game is on. This is full Pittsburgh Steelers defense, and we've seen the flash now.
And here is Marks. Nowhere to go. Brought to the ground by Herbig. 3rd down coming up after a gain of about half a yard.